All right, guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. So today we're going to be looking at 1 month, 1 month with the S22 Ultra. This device has been very nice to own, I got to admit. Really brings back my Note vibes that I miss so much, because I miss selling my S20 Ultra. And I tried to get another one, but I was out the door. So thank goodness, Samsung released this model right here. So disclaimer, I am using the OnePlus 10 Pro 5G to record this video. I like to use my devices to record on the channel, smartphoneconversations.com. That's the plug. Hit it up. You'll see the latest post over there. But how's it been using this for a month? Well, simply put, these cameras that you're looking at here have recorded in the last 30 days 99% of the footage. If you notice, I've been in HDR mode pretty much since I got this device, and it's been in HDR mode the entire time, pretty much. HDR 10 plus is what I've been recording in. A lot of you guys have noticed that, and you said, man, you're recording in HDR 10. Cool. And you're right, I have been recording in HDR 10, and I'm pretty excited that the cameras on here are super nice to use. The modes on here are, and I'm speaking of cameras first because I do videos, I do YouTube videos, and this is something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy putting out the content, and I think it's important to tell you guys what I'm using. So again, this video has been recorded with the OnePlus 10 Pro 5G. Now, obviously I do have mirrorless cameras and DSLRs, but I don't know, I just think showing off the content with devices is pretty cool. I've been doing it since I started my YouTube channel, and why not go back to that? Phone cameras have gotten so good that you honestly don't even need a mirrorless camera or a DSLR. You don't need one. So I was looking at, it was a message on the OnePlus said something about reduced brightness or something, I don't know. But at this point in the game, these are some of the best video cameras I have ever used on a device. Now, I put these up against my OnePlus, my iPhone 13 Pro Max, because a lot of people said that out of these two devices, the iPhone 13 Pro Max is in fact the camera to use if you are going to do YouTube. I put that poll up. I said, hey, what's a good phone to use if you're going to do YouTube videos? And everybody said the iPhone 13 Pro Max is the they are the cameras to use. Well, in my opinion, putting it up against this device has way better cameras, more options, colors are reproduced correctly, and it was just a win for me. So, in doing so, if you know here, this is the sky blue S22 Ultra. Ordered this one a while back. Shout out to Grant, as he has the graphite. That was going to be my next choice if I couldn't get a blue. I was going to go with the graphite. So the graphite is slick in person. If you haven't seen it, it's like a gunmetal gray. It's beautiful. But the S Pen, this is something else that has been really beneficial to me, because I feel like if you're getting this device, you're not going to pull out this S Pen. I could just recommend so many other devices where you would save money, because this is not a pocket friendly device. This device is going to run you minimum $1,000 pretty much. So if you're not going to pull out this S Pen, obviously there's a ton of other reasons why you would get this device and still, not use the S Pen. But I just think if you don't use the S Pen, you're kind of missing out on some of the main features that this phone can do. So the S Pen has been my favorite. Obviously, I do ScreenWrite and Smart Select a lot. Those are my favorite too. They come in handy. So, it's just, like some people say, it comes in clutch. It's just incredible to be able to use the S Pen in such detail. Now, the performance of the device has been fantastic. I have not had any hiccups. The device is on the March security patch, I believe. No, I think I'm on April. Yeah, I think I'm on April yet. But I've checked, and it's just it hasn't come in yet. But not that it's going to matter, because I personally feel like this device is running smooth. So it doesn't matter if a device is on a security patch as long as that device is running. Now, while it does matter for devices like this, most of the times because of the price, these are some expensive devices, man. And if you're looking for just some media consumption, avoid these types of devices, man, because there are so many other options out there. Now, battery life. Battery life battery life is so good on this device. It's incredible, man. My battery lasts for at least a day and a half on every single charge. And people always say, well, how are you doing that? I'm not doing anything spectacular, anything special. I'm just using the device. And I use a lot of video recording on this too. I record a ton of video. And so, that's going to kill the battery faster. So with me, I just turn the device on, have all my emails syncing. I do a lot of recording. I go in and delete the recordings. Most of the ones that I'll transfer them to another SSD or something like that, and then I'll delete it. But most of the time, I'm using this device to record, and so the battery does drain a little bit faster than normal, but I'm still able to get at least a day and a half with ease, folks. With ease, I'm easily skating past a day and a half, and I'm waiting for the OnePlus 10 Pro 5G to settle in so I can start getting that kind of battery life, because it does have a 5,000 milliamp hour battery as well. And how's it doing on recording so far, by the way? But nonetheless, this battery life is fantastic. It is just ridiculously good. So you shouldn't have any problems with battery life on the S22 Ultra once it settles in to your usage style. I only put apps on my device that I'm actually going to use. So I think you should do the same. Don't load your device up with things that you check out one time and then you don't like it and you leave it on your device. Delete that stuff. It's just using up resources and it's not helping the performance of your device. Now, yes, the phone can put things into standby or just deep sleep that's not being used, but you still should remove all applications that you're not using. You should also disable Facebook on the phone if it's baked in there. If not a Facebook user, and then you can also use Facebook Lite, or you can use the Facebook web browser. Just anything to save that battery. And I bring up Facebook because Facebook is a resource hog. It hogs battery in the background like crazy. I'm not a Facebook user. I haven't used Facebook, 10 plus years. I don't even know. I haven't had a Facebook in so long, and I just remove it instantly. But remember, battery life always depends on you. You determine how your battery life is going to be. So some people are reporting poor battery life, and some people are reporting fantastic battery life, just like I do. So I think it's fantastic battery life. To make it through a day and a half, and then if you're going to ask me about screen time, my screen on time is normally about 6 to 7.5 at most. I haven't seen more than 8. I could probably get more than 8, but that's pushing it in one day, and I'm not on my devices like that. When I'm not recording a video, I'm doing something else, watch TV or, cooking out, doing yard work. I'm doing something. I'm not, on my device like that. Now, one thing I do use my device for a lot is music. When I'm outside, I'll hook it to one of my surround sounds Bluetooth, and I'll put it in the garage, or I'll have it in the backyard. I'll have this device hooked to Bluetooth in so many times throughout the day, especially when I'm doing yard work. I'll have it speaker. Sometimes I don't want to use Bluetooth when I'm outside. I want to hear my surroundings. And so I'll hook it to a speaker in the garage and just, crank it up and go on about doing the yard work and stuff. Or if I'm on the back patio relaxing, I will crank it up back there as well. So it stays hooked to Bluetooth 24/7 because it's hooked to my watch as well. This is just a good look from Samsung. I think they've done well with performance. I think they've done well with cameras. I think the software is one that you could easily get used to. One UI 4.1 offers a lot. Samsung already offers a lot anyway when it comes to their software. They pretty much have everything on their basic devices. They have pretty much everything. The devices that are very affordable from Samsung have features that are on this high-end device right here. So it's up to you to determine what you want to pick up. But I will tell you, I am happy with this purchase. This is, in fact, a keeper. Hopefully, there's another version of this device. I mean, even if they don't call it a Note, it's still a Galaxy Note. It is what it is. So hopefully, they bring out another iteration and bring out some more colors, man. Do a green or do a deep red, purple, a real purple. Just something different. Do a dark blue. I don't know. They did it on they did a brown on the S21 Ultra. I mean, they did these nice exclusive colors. And I think they should open that up to this device as well. Last thing I want to talk about is the hardware. This is a dislike for me because this is a ginormous phone and it has these pointy corners on it. And that's probably one of the only gripes that I have. And the way I offset that is I put a nice case on it and it softens the blow and it's smooth, so it's okay. When I leave the house, sometimes I wear this around the house pretty much, but the corners, the so boxy, man. I mean, that is the only gripe that I don't like about this device. Really, at this point, it's way too sharp on the corners for my taste. And that's probably it. Now, I do like the matte. If you bought the custom version, you got matte sides all the way around, folks. And that's what makes this one so much better than the original colors. Having the matte sides on the device that are matte black, and then also the back of the phone is a matte color as well, a matte field as well. So this is a win to me. I mean, this device is very pricey. That's something that you need to consider as well. If you don't have any kind of trade-ins or deals, you're going to pay a pretty penny. So just be mindful of that. But other than that, folks, this is a phenomenal device so far. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.